Hello, millionaire tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Railroad Tycoon 3 with your millionaire BlueAnkylo. So last episode we continued to connect up all the new cities here, and we keep getting lovely events every time we get to a city, or not every city, but a lot of them anyway. We get $1 million. We got $1 million here, $1 million here, I think $1 million here, and $1 million here, something like that. Whatever, it adds up, and it's definitely helping fund our train building exercises. Now, I've got a fair bit of loans, but I'm thinking of taking one more and connecting up this city quick, because it shouldn't be too expensive. I think one loan will be more than enough. And we're still getting 5%, so let's do it. I realized that I slightly overbuilt the track in Santa Ignacio. Kind of an interesting name. So we're going to backpedal a little bit, just so I can fit between these houses, I think, primarily. And then we're going up. I guess it's a little bit of a hill, so I've got to be careful here. Got to be super careful. Yeah, it's definitely the top of a hill to get to Solemn Squalus. And, but that's fine. Our trains are pretty powerful. I think they'll be okay. And I'll add in the big station. I just use big stations all the time now. Just the way to play. And even though this train has not even done anything yet, we're going to add its third stop. Just like that. Good. Okay, so let's get back to making money, basically. I think it might be time to take a break from massive spending and actually pay back some loans. That doesn't sound like me at all, but you know how it is. The trains we've got so far are making really good income. I'm quite happy with it overall. I still haven't doubled the trains or cut back the length of the routes or anything, but I probably could. The only problem is it does cost like $700,000 per engine, so it's quite expensive investment just to add the extra stops, and there's no guarantee they're going to make the money back right away. So I think I'm going to hold that off for a little bit longer. Just keep adding new cities basically, rather than worrying too much about doubling the amount of trains I have or something like that. I mean, like right now I'm doing 1 train per 3. I could do 1 train per 2, but I'd have to buy 6 or 7 more trains or something. So the money's coming in, that's right. Pay the loan. I hate paying back loans when you've got such a good rate, but it's alright. Pay the loans off. Double check the stocks. We're doing pretty good. 100,000 shares. I don't really want to invest too much more on the theory that we're still in a boom, and the perpetual growth that the government predicted will end at some point. And at that point, if we go negative on purchasing power, we have to basically sell all our stocks and we go bankrupt. So that would be a bad thing. It's only happened to me once on camera, I believe. So I'm going to try to prevent the second here on the last mission. Alright, we pay off those loans. Good, good. I think I'll take a look at the ledger this year. I've sort of skipped through the last couple years because I've been busy adding stations, but this time I'll have a look-see, see how we're doing. I have to imagine we're making pretty good yearly income just from the sounds I'm hearing up here. So here comes the last loan. Can we get it in before the end of the year? Just depends on the little train, the little engine that could. Can he? No, that was not enough. That engine did not have enough money. Come on, over and over, over and over. There we go, we got it. Alright, 2056, no loans. It's a good year. So yeah, I gotta start planning out a nice curvy, windy track to go Macho Grande, and then a long one to Crestview. But that should be fun. In fact, that'll be an interesting track to build. I kind of like those. Alright, we're now making $46,000 a year, nothing to sneeze at, and the company made over $3 million, so that's pretty solid. Interest is gone now. Overhead will rise as it always does, but it looks like most of our money is coming from freight, so it is good that we're having powerful engines. There's not a whole lot of, passengers and mail from the looks of things, so it's going to be heavier, so you really want powerful engines. And I don't know, it looks pretty solid just looking at the numbers here, so I'm pretty happy with that. No point adding taverns and hotels because there's not very many people. It's mostly just goods, so we'll just leave it as it is, basically. So the loans are gone. I could take out some more, but I think I'll just build at a rate we can afford, basically. So I think, how do we want to go up that route? Should we go this way? Can we sneak through? Ooh, we can sneak through. Excellent. Yeah, let's just do it. We'll just work our way through. I think I start paying maintenance on this as soon as I build it. So this is, you should probably do it paused when you've got enough money for the entire track. But, oh no, no, don't build anything. Stop. Just in case it blows up. Quake near Porcianata. Okay, serious damage to surrounding area. But I am not in Porcianata. That is right here, yeah. I am scared about making this next track. I mean, there's a lot of fire and volcano and stuff. So, Macho Grande seems a little dangerous. But, I mean, you can see I've kind of connected the outer bits already. It's time to head towards the center of the map. And, I don't know, I might lose some stations or something. It's just the way it's going to go. Alright, let's try this again. Will you build a train track for me, please? Please? Please, game? Like I did last time? There we go. Good train. Good track. A little bit closer, and then we'll start working our way through here. Not too bad. That looks alright. And then we'll just sort of curve around this one. I guess I could afford tunnels and stuff if I really wanted, but... Oh, this is hill. I don't actually have a choice on this. Ah, shoot. I was thinking this was like flatter than it really is. So maybe I should build a tunnel through that section. I can get to here pretty easily. Oh, that's not good at all. That's not as bad. Well, So there's just going to be a little bit of a hill here. It's just the way it's going. I don't like that red bit. That's not good. Come on, track. Work with me. No, it's just automatically putting in super steep. I guess maybe that... Okay, stop. Whatever you're trying to do, just stop. I guess trying to hit that little valley... Okay, hold on. Pause. We got way too much money now. Trying to head into this little valley was maybe a mistake. Because we're going downhill just to go uphill again. So maybe that was not the smartest decision I ever made. So we'll make a different decision. This looks like a giant geyser of doom and death. I think we should build as close to it as we possibly can. In fact, a tunnel right through the middle of it. It looks perfect. Doesn't that look perfect? Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. I don't care how much it costs. Give me that tunnel. Oh, that's totally going to blow up, and I'm going to be out $2 million. Oh, I don't have enough money. A little bit more money, game. Thank you. Alright, that's good. That's a good, nice, safe tunnel. Oh, that's lovely. I like it. We're having a good time, guys. Double this track. And I will add a new train pretty soon. Actually, I'll put in the service and stuff first. Self-serve maintenance. Alright, as soon as I can afford a train, I'll add it. Shouldn't take too long. They're about 700,000. And I am making a ton of money. Literal tons of money. We need trains to ship our money back and forth. That's something... I don't know if there's been a gold train, actually. I don't know if I've ever noticed gold in the goods shipping department. They probably should have had gold. I'm pretty sure that's a traditional thing to be shipped by train. Gold bars and ingots. We certainly ship like iron and steel and stuff. It's pretty similar. I guess you'd have train robbers then too if you're going to ship really valuable goods. It'd be kind of fun. Alright, add train. I never bothered renaming the trains this time. I'm sorry, guys. I hope you can just figure out where they're going. Or just trust me when I say I've connected stuff up fairly well. Alright. New guys making a little bit of money. That's fine. Oh, yeah, I should add my dividend back to start paying myself a little bit. Company's pretty profitable. By like 5 more. Oops, that was more than 5. Oh, we'll go to 10 then. Totally fine. Nothing to worry about. We own a good solid 33% of the shares. And we've been awarded lots of money. The company's good, so everyone's pretty happy with our performance. Okay, what else are we doing? So stocks are good. I'm currently worth 6.7 million. I'm getting close to the silver mark on that. And I might be at the silver mark. Yeah, 12 cities out of 12 for silver. So we have a... Assuming our net worth keeps growing, we'll probably hit silver for sure. Probably. 1 second. Alright, folks. Sorry for the little break there. We're back in action. So I think all I was getting at was we've got quite a lot of years left. And as long as I don't bankrupt myself, we're in pretty good position to get a gold this time. So we should be doing alright. Anyway, how's the trains doing? Have a quick look. Nobody's breaking down for lack of oil or anything. Lots of very full trains, which I like to see. That's a good one. That is the other thing. If you build too many trains and they're all at like 2 or 3, it's kind of less efficient. You want them about full, but you don't want them with goods waiting. So like, you know, at the point at which you want more is when there's just more. Like, if one round trip takes 8 cars max, you want there to be enough room for like, I don't know, 12 or so before you really add the extra train, because then you've got 2 doing 6 instead of 2 doing 4. If that makes sense. Anyway, optimization is not really a problem at the moment. We're making tons of money. So, how's my loans? Do I have loans? Forget. We keep pressing the wrong button. I got no loans, so we are pretty solid then. I think I will continue building the mountain pass. Now, maybe I'm not. I was thinking this would be a cool track to build, but it looks like it's going to be red the entire way, unless I build a giant tunnel, which, you know, you could do. But I don't want to spend 7 million on a giant tunnel at the moment. So maybe Macho Grande is as far as we go for the moment. I guess that's fine. So how are we going to get to 16 cities? Well, I suppose I've been talking about, last episode I was talking about going to Tetel earlier. I think we should try. I kind of was in a rush to get to Los Angeles earlier, but now we can try to get over to this one. Now, I'm curious if I could like make a beach route kind of along the lower path here, because the actual city itself is on the low bit, the low spot. Either that or it's a tunnel through the mountain. The tunnel would be probably faster for me to build, but much more expensive. So let's see. We could split the track in here, I think. Preferably in between these houses here would be the best. Yeah, I think it's possible. Just not easy. Okay, there we go. And then there must be more houses still in the way that I just can't see behind the trees. Alright. It's just that one little house is really being a pain. Alright, I think that will do. And then we can get about that far before you have to build a giant tunnel. And it's going to be a downward tunnel, so it's not even great. 2.3 million, that is not cheap. I can afford it, yeah, but... okay, hold on. Don't want to buy it just yet. Economic boom fading, yeah. So now is when you have to be careful with the stock. Is as the actual values go down a little bit, we have to be very careful. So I'd like to do a nice big improvement to the rail system soon. Now this is similarly priced, but I think the tunnel will start earlier, maybe? Not much. You know, let's just do it. I gotta get these cities connected up no matter what. And it's not the worst route I ever built, so we'll get it in there. Now it's connected. Maybe we'll get some money for that. Maybe not. Unfortunate, perhaps, but could be worse. And unfortunately, once again, I built the maintenance sort of in the wrong spot. I should have put it here, where we have 2 trains that can use it, basically. But I was not thinking ahead enough when I first did this bit. Oh well, it'll be fine. We'll add another train. I'll have a dedicated train for that route because I feel nice. Salary cut sucks right now, but it's not my fault. It's just the economy. We're only at 6%. When this hits like I think 9 or 10%, then we'll know if we're gonna go bankrupt as far as stocks goes. That's when it gets scary. Alright, a little bit of money. There we go. And we'll add in another train. I've got a couple 2-stop trains rather than the 3 that I was doing earlier, but it should be fine. 700,000, that's fine. Go. Whether it makes a lot of money or not isn't my biggest concern. A lot of the priority is just making sure all the cities get connected. That's the gold medal requirement, 16 cities, right? So, I did spend a lot of money there, it's for sure. Oh, what's this? This guy needs some sand. He has some right in the middle, he's just not picking it up. Well, I feel generous, I'll give him some on this side as well. For whatever reason, he didn't feel like stopping here and getting some. Maybe it's too close to the, you know, that's probably it. Well, no. I was thinking like it was too close to the station stop, but that shouldn't cause that kind of problem. Maybe it's some sort of weird bug that I don't understand. Now, the other thing was, I did earlier figure out a way to get to Diamond Beach along this route, so maybe that's what I should do. Or just build another expensive tunnel. Just waste my money building super expensive tunnels that eventually will get destroyed by earthquakes. I don't know if that's a terribly good idea. So we're going to start like this. See if I can do this on camera. We're going to head on this direction. See, something like that is pretty solid. Look at that, nice and green, right? It's almost like I've done this before. Somewhere around here it will be very hard to keep being green. Or maybe I'm just a pro, look at that. Green with a little bit of yellow. Yeah, and then coming into the city, there's nothing I can do. It's because we have to go downhill. So it's always going to be steep on the way out. There's no real way to avoid it. You can there might be a way to make it a lower grade over a longer distance, but, you know. Oh, not another earthquake! It better not be right here. Where was it? Quake near Porcianota again. Alright, wherever that is, we are never building. Okay, that's the other side of the whatever you call this, bay. I guess it's kind of a bay. We are never building over there ever. That is sick how many times. That's like the 3rd or 4th earthquake by that city. That sounds really dangerous. Are these connecting up? Okay, that's got to be connected, right? Doesn't really feel like this thing is connecting to the track. Yeah, it's not actually connecting to the track. What's wrong with this station? Here, I think okay, it connects over here. Alright, I think we're okay. Better say you're connected. Connected. Poof. That was actually a little bit sketchy there. It was like there wasn't any room on either side of the track to build it where I wanted. I'll add another train. This one I might end up extending to the next stop rather than just leaving it by its lonesome. Continue with the Brenner. I was kind of expecting some new trains to unlock as the time ticked forward, but oh well. It's no big deal. I just thought that'd be cool. But anyway, I was pretty happy with this route. I think that was a really nice level track that I managed to design in there. So that was pretty good. You may agree or disagree, but I personally felt that it was successful. And I'm going to put the maintenance on the other side of the station because I'm going to use the same train to keep moving to Point Salazar. And it oops, that was... couldn't actually see where it was going in place there. It's all this forest. Oh no, not that house again. You in the way? Ah, stupid houses. They should just get out of the way when they know there's trains coming. It's time for progress. It's time for trains. Oh. And that was the end of the year saving thing messing me up. That was good. Alright, our salary's gone up a little bit. Profits have gone way up. The good thing with that is it'll keep the shares kind of from dripping. As long as the company keeps improving, the stock price won't go down too much. Which is good for us because, you know, we're still a lot in debt. We owe the bank $2.5 million, so we gotta be careful. What was I gonna check? What is the loan rate right now? Right here, 6%. So we're still at pretty good economy anyway. The test is later on when the economy starts really heading downwards. Okay, so there is a little... oh, I could make a giant tunnel. Should we make a giant tunnel again? I was thinking of not making a giant tunnel for once, but I guess the trouble I have with this one is it's so forested, it's really hard to tell if you're on a good route or not, or like a good line. Maybe I will just pay for the tunnel. Yeah, let's just pay for the tunnel. I'm making enough money now to be lazy like that, I think is okay. And that way we get a nice, smooth, flat track, and when the when the earthquake eventually gets here, we'll lose it. Come on, can you just sneak in through those houses? Come on. There we go. That's a good railway. Alright. Add our station. This one's much easier. We'll even connect the... What are those anyway? We'll connect the industry, whatever they are. Economy's slowing, huh? Interest rate goes down. Stocks fall a little bit more. Aluminum mills. Alright, we could buy that. It's not making any money at all right now. But it would need some bauxite. And I have no idea. You can see the advanced industry chains up here. I feel content that I've shown off enough industry that I don't need to bother with it anymore. I've messed up enough times with industry and been successful a couple times, so I don't feel like I need to do more. Coal mines. Coal mines. Sheep farms. Woohoo! Sheep. Warehouses. There's a lot of goods on this map, just all over the place. You could certainly make some money off industry if you were making sound business decisions, let's say. They're right. This guy had no sand because he spent half a year not going past this maintenance service tower. But we finally solved that problem. Okay, I suppose Nelsville's quite easy to connect as well, so we might as well continue that direction. And I think I overbuilt this track just a little. I tend to do that just so I know there's enough room for the station, and it's easy enough to just bulldoze a little bit of track if you need to. And that way I can avoid the mountain by backtracking a little bit there. Pretty smooth connection here, no need for tunnels or anything. So it's a nice cheap connection, which is nice. Which means when this inevitably gets earthquaked, we won't have to spend too much money. I feel like this time I'm gonna do a well, it's actually making pretty good money. I was gonna make my new train go to 4 stops, but it's actually doing pretty good. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have it be the Over and Over to Diamond Beach one can be dedicated because Over and Over is a good city, and that's probably my longest split. And then I'll have another new train that connects these 3 little towns. And I think that will be a good trade-off. Instead of having a special train just for the last 2 that are just small little nothing towns. I mean, they're still going to make money, so maybe I should just add a train between each stop, you know, whatever. Oh, right, but if I do that, then I've changed the route. So this one train, this guy, he won't actually get any service. So we'll put that in on this side. And now he'll be okay. So now both of them should have access. One comes to Diamond Beach from one side, the other one gets it by Over and Over, which is still the best name for a city. Okay, stocks. We're still... the margin is getting closer thanks to the dropping share prices. Well, it's because of the economy, 7%. Hopefully it doesn't drop too much lower, and then we'll be fine. On the other hand, if it does go to 10% and we don't go bankrupt, it's a great time to buy because you're buying low, but it's tough. It's a hard decision. It also, when the economy is low, it's also easier to buy back stock because, again, the price is low. And I can funnel company money back into share value. How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, actually, instead of counting, let's just do it the easy way. We have connected 16 cities. Actually, we've done it. We've got all the cities we need to be connected. I can connect more if I feel like it, but we've got 20 years, and all we need to focus on is net worth, which hasn't really gone up much lately, which is an interesting point. I don't think I'm going to buy any more track for now. There's only, I think, 5 cities left. Got a salary cut because the economy keeps going down. I don't think that's fair. As long as your profits are still up, even on a down economy, you should still make the same money. Like, basically the economy affects your profits too. So, for instance, if we made 4 million and we didn't build anything new, and then the economy went from boom to normal or recession or something, I would expect overall my profits to go down a little, and therefore get a salary cut. But if you're improving and doing well, and your overall company stays the same profits year to year, even if the economy goes down, I mean, heck, we should at least keep our pay the same without dropping that. I mean, that seems fair, right? Oh well. A little gripe. So, I am making a lot of money. I'm thinking it's time to funnel some back into shares. How far off are we? We need to buy back like 200,000 stocks to own 100%. Uh-oh. Stonewood. Okay, yeah. Further proof that I don't want to build up this direction. Porcionata, Stonewood, they seem to be getting most of the quakes. And I'm as close as I dare already. I'm expecting an earthquake to get one of these anyway. And if I keep moving, I'm just going to paying for it. Now, East Tokyo is not a bad city. Same as Crestview is not a bad city, but I just think it's too expensive to get there. I need like a double bridge out of Santa Rosa. Like, that's probably going to cost 3 or 4 million to get there, which I can afford, yes, but just like the easiest way to Crestview was a $7 million tunnel. That's a lot of money, and I'm not sure it's really worth it at this point, because all we need now is basically to be worth more money personally. It's kind of odd, like we've already beat the mission in terms of cities connected, like that was the goal. So everyone should be happy with us. We've like, you know, connected up the destroyed coast of California. But we actually need to make money. We have to be rich before we can get a proper goal. Richer than 6.5 million rich, anyway. So yeah, let's start spending company money on buying stock, basically. The more we do this, the more our personal share will be worth. Look at that, we just went from 6.5 to 9. Now, it did inflate it, and it'll go back down a little, but essentially, the closer we get to 100% ownership of the company, the easier it's going to be to just win. What else could I do to help speed this up? I could add more trains. I could optimize overall profits. But for now, I think I'm just going to buy back stock. We are in sort of an average economy, I think. 7% is kind of average. So it's a decent time to buy. We're not buying high, at least. So that's pretty good. Buy another 9,000 shares. I can also start paying myself a dividend, but I very rarely find that that's the way to make money. Like, I could change the dividend to pay back. I mean, the company's making tons of money, so I could potentially put, like, you know, $500,000 in dividends a year, and I would get my share of that $500,000, which is at the moment not quite half of it anyway. Let's say 3/8 or something, maybe like that, which is pretty good. But a lot of that money just disappears to the other shareholders. So I'd rather just buy back stock and try to get my personal wealth. We're almost at silver. We just got a ways to go. So let's probably speed things up now for a while. At some point, I might have to upgrade some tracks and buy some more trains, or else my company kind of stagnates. But for now, we're just going to spend a couple years hopefully making money and pumping our share value. It will split very soon. So buy a bunch extra personally, and then it split. Actually, that was really good timing on my part. I just managed to buy it right before split. It makes it harder to buy back all the company stocks, but oh well. Salary's up. We actually, that's what's funny. Like, we actually made less profit that year, but whatever reason, I got a raise. I guess the share value went up, so they figure I get a raise for that. Maybe, I don't know. They're happy that I keep buying stock back. Another 9,000 shares. Just keep buying them back, basically. I mean, basically, the scenario's over as soon as we hit 20 million. That shouldn't take too long. We own still not quite half the company, to be honest. Let's, what I'm going to do is wait till the company's got a couple million. I'll buy another 10,000 and then and then buy back as much as I can afford. Yeah, you can see it kind of, the actual share price inflates the more people buy stuff. No, no, not another earthquake. It's like every dratted year. Macho Grande. Oh no! That's somewhere we do have track, or did. What happened at Macho Grande? We, actually, we didn't lose our station. Maybe it was more like this side of Macho Grande. I don't know. It's definitely around this volcano that has the earthquake, so that's for sure. Alright, stocks. Up to 10. Maybe a few extra. No, that's all I'm going to buy. And then buy back. Bam. Boom time's ahead. Okay, I'm good. Glad we've been buying, because as boom goes, our total share value should go up as soon as we hit 5%. Actually, we're at prime right away. We went right back to boom. So yeah, our share value should go up, and hopefully we'll hit 20 million before too long. We've got almost 50% of the company. What's the company value anyway? Where does it say that one? It's the market cap. That's not exactly company value. Revenue's good. We've made over 30 million in profit. I think the easiest way is still in here. No, that's net worth. That's not what I wanted. You know what I mean, right? Stock report. How do they calculate the company value? I'm trying to remember how they work it out. Revenue, profit. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, is it this one? No. No. Look at that average speed, though. 50 miles an hour. That's amazing. I love it. Balance sheet, maybe? Yeah, they like add up all your wealth. So yeah, our book value is 30 million, which just adds up the value of all the stuff we've got, basically. Minus bonds. Yeah. The share value is a little bit different. Kind of depends on the economy and stuff. But they're certainly related anyway. I'm sure there's an economics class devoted all to that. How actual company value relates to their stock value. It's a little bit over my head. And not the topic for this Let's Play. We're not playing the Tycoon simulator. Alright, back to fast. Very fast. Keep the train a-rolling. Another year gone. Cut my salary. Those jerks. Oh, I hardly made any money. Maybe we're getting to that point where I need to start upgrading my trains again. Miscellaneous costs. Oh, I wonder if maybe the reason I still have tracks at Macho Grande is we had to immediately repurchase them. That's the problem. Yeah, it might have Oh, I didn't even notice. Yeah. The tunnel is gone. Yeah. That on top of all the money we lost. I wonder if the train is gone too. Which train was to go to Macho Grande? Yeah, right, that one. Okay, so he's still there, and now he'll figure out his route now that I finally rebuilt the track. Okay, so there should be some money in Macho Grande. Come on, not much, barely worth connecting. But the point is, it has to be connected, or else I won't get a gold anyway. So it doesn't really matter. I had to do that. So that cost me a lot of money. Yeah, definitely more than originally noticed. We're back under 10 million value. The stocks just dropped. Even during a boom. That's disappointing. Might as well buy them while they're cheap. I'm hoping this year we make a little bit more profit. I mean, I said we had 20 years to get to our 20 million net worth. I'm hoping that's not harder than I was expecting. The way I'm doing it now is to try to boost my personal net worth rather than the company's. Maybe I should just start buying more trains and stuff that will pump our stock value up. I'll give it a couple more years of sort of getting a higher percentage ownership personally. And at that point, we'll... I mean, I'm at 250. I do have the majority now. So... And you can certainly inflate the overall value higher than normal for just a short time. And I only have to be 20 million for like a second, basically. I hate that stupid train crash. Oh, not again. It better not be one of my tracks. Points. I am so scared to build a train to push to anywhere. Like, I don't know anywhere right now that I could build to that I would feel confident not having to pay millions of dollars replacing track constantly. Maybe East Tokyo. But still very expensive just to get there in the first place. How was the profits last year? Much better, okay. We had one really bad year and then we're kind of back to average. 250. Should I buy more stocks? I already owe the bank 5 million. I should probably take it easy, honestly. In fact, that's a nasty looking ratio. I'm kind of scared here, guys. I may be doing this the wrong way or something. Because it is a very temporary buff when you buy back stock as a company. Until you've got complete ownership. If I ever get to 100%, then I'll be just laughing. I can just pay myself whatever I want to get paid, basically. That's the dream. What's the economy at, anyway? 6%. That's scary. 2 million purchasing power with 5 million in debt. That's not great. It's definitely not great. Let's start paying a small dividend. By small, I mean about 200,000. It's pretty good, I guess. So that means I have to keep my value over 200 or else they'll change the dividend for me. And they almost did it right there. I'm pretty sure. But of that 200,000, I will get over 100,000 of it per year, I think. Assuming I cannot go broke for a year. Is that how it works? Is it really that much money? Yeah, I think it is that much money, honestly. Maybe that's the way to pay my debts off. I mean, let's see, 100,000 isn't much to pay off my $5 million loan, though, is the trouble. But yeah, the dividends will go back to the shareholders, and I own the majority of the shares. Almost 2/3, not quite. So, I am getting most of it. Iron mines, woo. And I am so far in debt. One of the problems, I always forget about this too, but one of the ways the game works is the more personal debt you have to pay interest on this too. So it's kind of like when the company has 5 million in bonds and you're in trouble because you can't pay the interest. I'm having the same problem, and my debt will keep growing because I don't make enough money to pay it off. So yeah, I kind of messed it up. I went too far in debt. I probably should stop once I'm at like $1 million negative or something like that. Because it's just too hard to fully repay it, basically. Another earthquake. Come on, don't be me, don't be me. Yep, good, thank you. You guys, anybody living in Porcianata needs to move. And this is going to be a long video, I think, because I'm just going to drag it on to the bitter end at this point. There's nothing really else to do except play the stocks, so we're just going to keep playing until we get a gold, or we go bankrupt. One or the other. So even though I'm paying myself over 100,000 a year, I don't think it's paying my my interest off yet, which is kind of sad. Hopefully it's stemming the flow. I mean, we're making 37,000 a year from our wage, and we're making over 100,000 a year from our stock options, basically, whatever you want to call them. And still our debt continues to rise. That's very, very sad. Buy back stock. The more I buy back stock, the better the percentage I get out of my dividends. 250 to 150. Pretty good. Economy slowing. Not good. Yeah, I always forget you have to pay interest on this stuff. I really should know better by now at the final mission of the game. Yeah, no, look at that. The debt keeps getting higher. That's horrible. Oh, it's just like real life. Spiraling out of control, going into debt. Come on, company. Gotta funnel this money into Blue's bank account. Annual dividend payments, 170, but I should be getting a higher percent of it. If I could get to 100%, then I would switch dividends to like every penny the company makes. And I could pay that off in a couple years. Oh, that's insane. I owe more money than the company makes in profit in a couple years. How's the market doing anyway? Average, I would say. So this happened, I think, the last time we had a net worth competition on personal value. I think we had something very similar happen to that one, where it really came down to like the last year when I could finally make enough money. 5.5. It's just, I cannot get out of this debt now. So any of you guys playing along, now that it's the end, the final mission, hopefully you've learned. Don't get into debt that far. It's not good. Yeah, you lose too much money. It's bad for you. 250 to 110. That's 250 out of 360. I'm definitely over 2/3 now. We're at the home stretch as far as percent of the overall thing. I don't know if it would be faster if I kept buying it, but I have a feeling the bank can't afford it. Yeah, oil, that's great. Buy back more stock. 95,000. It's going down. I think we're gonna make it. I mean, I don't want to call it in yet, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna get ourselves up to 20 million by the end of this. I think. I don't feel that buying or connecting any more cities is good for us. You could potentially add some more trains. Trains would probably be a good addition, but I'm kind of tired of that, so I'm not really adding more trains. I probably should have like a single devoted train between just about every city now. They're so huge, like 4 stars pushing on 5-star cities. So that would probably be smart. But that's not what I'm going to do. We're going to keep trying to play the... I actually own 20 million in stock now. And if we ever get a boom, it'll rise even higher, I believe. Alright, how are we doing here? Salary remains solid. Company's doing okay. As long as they don't start dropping down lower profits, I'm able to buy back a fair bit of stock every year. As long as I don't have too many trains crash. Too many earthquakes destroy Macho Grande. Alright, Nellisville. This is why I... Wait a second. Did I go to Nellisville? I did go to Nellisville. Drat and bother. What did I lose? Did I lose anything? The last time I lost a tunnel. I think the train that goes there is still going there? Yeah, this is the guy that goes to Nellisville. Okay. Unless something changes, I think I managed to dodge this one. That tunnel's still there. Alright, maybe it's just tunnels that get destroyed, or bridges and tunnels? I don't really know. Oh well, we do what we can do. Alright. Not again! This is the year of train crashes. And that takes out like half my income for the year too. And my dividend's gonna get destroyed, right? Very close. And, yeah, they cut it. Drat. Drat and bother. Come on, trains. You can't fail me now. There's not enough time left. I must get a gold. Change dividend back up. We want 213. I need more money. I need to stop losing money to the bank. This is horrible. Oh, how can I be so in debt? I don't know what rate you pay on your personal loans, but it's not good, whatever it is. Like, every month this is going up by quite a lot. And I should be getting personal payments from my dividends. Yeah, look at that. It keeps going. Oh, jeez. This is scary. Guess this is what it feels like in real life. To be so far in debt. Come on. Another year done. How's it look? Another... Oh, this is not helping. It's not my fault I had to spend $1 million in train replacements. Ugh. I can't help it if the trains crash. I'm not the one driving them. 200,000. I don't think 200,000 a year is really affecting the company money too much. It should be fine. Oh, recession. That is not really good. Oh, that is way too close. Oh, I'm going to lose. This is not good, guys. I'm going to lose it. Going to lose it all in a recession. Oh, okay, back to 1.3. If this drops down to like 500, I'm going to have to take like company loans to buy back stock to try to prop myself up. I don't know how. Oh, this is not a good situation. The only thing good is that it's cheaper to buy back stock when there's a recession. Quake again. Oh no, I can't afford another tunnel right now. Yeah, it just destroyed that tunnel like nothing. Well, it's gonna cut into my money for a while because I cannot afford another $1.7 million tunnel at the moment. I have to watch my personal share. Come on, recession, go away. Go away. Go away, recession. This is not a good time for a recession. Oh, this is so bad. Come on, guys, everyone. Cross your fingers. I've almost bought back all the stock. As soon as I finish buying back all the stock, I will repair that tunnel, I think. Yeah, another salary cut. Well, look. How am I supposed to deal with it with trains crashing and tunnels getting destroyed? I don't know why I lost a 1.6 million that time into miscellaneous. I'm actually making pretty standard revenue. It's just this weird miscellaneous cost sucking out all my money. I don't know where that's coming from. 37,000 shares left. How much would that cost? I wonder if I could afford it with loans. Not at 8%. That's pretty bad. We're getting close. We're getting close. I'm still over $1 million in purchasing power, so I'm not dying yet. We're just holding in there. 5-year weighted return is losing money. That is not good. You don't want this to be negative. I guess when you're buying, maybe you do. 24,000. Okay, so just a couple more million and we'll have it. Assuming my company can just make a little bit of money and stop having earthquakes destroy everything. I think... Oh man, that is not good. 680, 640. This recession seriously needs to go away. I'm sure that's what everyone says in the middle of a recession, but there it is, there it is. Whew. Yeah, I'm back up to somewhat safe. The trouble is my cash just continues to get worse. I don't know how much I'm spending a year in interest, but it's got to be like $500,000 or something, because I'm currently making like almost 200,000 a year in dividend payments. Macho, well, I'm glad I didn't rebuild it. Jeez, you're just gonna keep destroying it. Alright. What are we at? We must be getting 11,000. We're almost there. So close. Hey, I got a raise. Yeah, that was a bad year with all the earthquakes and stuff. And train crashes and all that. Oh. Come on, guys. Just hang in a little bit longer. We're almost there. We're almost there. So close. 8,000. Is that it? 3,000 left. Okay, we can totally do this. 3,000. We got it. Alright, I own everything. Absolutely all is owned by me. So I don't have to pay any more company money. I've got 9 years left. How am I going to turn this around? If I sell it... If I sell my personal money and then use the company money to buy it back, that won't help me out too much. It would pay off my debt a little. George F. Train. I wonder if I'm just in too much debt now to actually recover. Change dividend. Now, I do get every single penny of the dividend now. So if I pay myself, that's $500,000 a year. That's 10 years to be debt-free, except for the interest. So this number needs to go down now, basically. Like, it seriously needs to go down. It's still going up. 6,800. Am I seriously paying like over $500,000 in interest? Oh, this is not good. Okay, that went down a little bit. It's kind of breaking even, I guess. Does not... I'm not sure if I can actually win this map. How much money did the company make? Let's just... Sorry, 1 second here. The company made 2.8 million minus, I don't think this takes into effect. Yeah, I don't think this accounts for dividend payments for stocks. So it's 2.8 minus whatever I set that at. I think I can afford $1 million a year. Oops, no, not merger. Dividend. Yeah, we'll try to pay ourselves $1 million a year and see if that. And that quake is just ridiculous. I am glad I'm not rebuilding it anymore. It's just like, yeah, we're gonna destroy that every year or so, basically. Good luck paying $2 million a year to fix it. All right, purchasing power is going up. Is my debt finally going down? In fact, you know, because I'm not really spending money on anything, we're gonna go to 1.5 mil, I think. 1.7, that's fine. The company makes, what did I say, almost 3? 2.5 to 3, give or take, depending on train crashes. It can afford half of its money coming directly to pay off my personal loans, right? It's totally cool. This is insane. Oh, this is a really long episode. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't think it would take this long to sort out my problems. The company is still making some money. Although we're getting close to the 20 million mark. I think we got it. I don't think it'll take too long. Our personal value should go up by 1.7 million a year. Just because we're hopefully paying our loans off. Yeah, it's definitely going down now. Alright, well, the moral of the story is to not let your cash get so far negative that the interest payments outstrip any dividend, any realistic dividend or salary you could make for real. Like for realsies. Stock split really doesn't matter. But yeah, that did it. Got it, right? It's going to be gold anytime. For some reason, okay, you have complete ownership of the company. They cannot fire me. I love that message. I'm making pretty good money. We're going to get the pop-up here anytime, I'm sure. We got the number, right? Anytime, game? Oh, right, I have to actually... Sorry. I don't have 16 cities. Now I have 16 cities. Ta-da! Gold on the final mission, I believe. So, for all of you guys that stuck with it for 50 minutes, thanks for hanging out. Are you, you okay, game? My game crashed. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, folks, sorry for that crash. Sometimes playing older games on modern Windows systems, stuff happens. I don't even know what it was. Maybe there was some sort of ending video. I can't really remember back when I played this when it first came out. Anyway, I did get the solid gold, so I'm pretty happy about that. I was gonna, you know, look around the map for a second once we won, but oh well. Anyway, I think that's gonna wrap the series up. I believe there are some other missions you can do, not in the campaign, or there's some other stuff I could possibly do. There's some other maps, and there's kind of open world and stuff you can try out. I will leave that for the interested viewer to give a shot, if you want to give it a shot. I've done over 50 episodes of this at this point, and I feel like I've had a good run, and we've done... Just shush, old man. I was trying to talk to you guys. So yeah, I think I'm done, basically. I think I had a good time, and I think that's it. If you're wondering why I said this was such a long video, and it's not, it's probably because I cut it in half post after the fact sort of issue. So I'm sure you guys managed to deal with that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you like this game, I recommend you give it a shot. It's a lot of fun, and have a great day.